Core, front plank.
Okay, so the difference between plank and a bridge is a plank will be on your hands while a bridge is on your forearms. So now you got a couple more joints that are underneath you, so you really have to concentrate on using the right muscles. So front plank, basically starting push-up position. Okay? Notice my hands are underneath my shoulders, head is in front of the hands, I'm not back here. Okay? You should feel this and let your core support you. And this is where you got to think too, and not just rely on your weight just falling. Okay?
Leg lifts.
Okay, with leg lifts, you're pressing your lower back into the ground. If they're going to have any back pain or whatnot, then instead of lifting up and down, you can go a negative drop down. Okay? But most people should be able to go normal leg lifts up and down. But the whole time, you're engaging your core, pressing your back into the ground.
Lizards.
Lizards, you're going to start in a push-up position here, and you're going to go hand to the opposite foot. Now, as you make this switch, you want to be as controlled as you can, and back stays flat.
Prone bridge with variations.
Okay, so prone bridge here, the first variation that you want to do is lift one leg just a couple inches off the ground. Okay. You can alternate those. The next one you can do is lift it up and out. And then another one, you can go from prone to plank and back down. With as little movement as possible.
Same arm, leg raise.
Okay. With this core exercise, so now putting all your weight on one side of your body, you're going to bring your elbow and your knee together, and then you're going to go out and in.
Side bridge with rotation.
Okay. So forearm underneath your body, elbow and shoulder lined up. Now, good posture, but now you're taking your arm, twisting underneath, coming up. You want to try to twist as much as you can through your torso and almost think about touching your shoulder blade behind you.
Single leg floor bridge.
Okay. So with the floor bridge now, pressing through the heels again, using your glutes. But now, you're going to straighten one leg out, thighs are even, point the toes. Alternate legs. Make sure they're not lifting it straight up, but thighs even, hips stay up.
Streamline crunch.
The streamline crunch, now you're going to have your hands over your head, locked, proper streamline technique, and then crunching up. Probably want to have a partner pushing down on the feet to help them come up a little bit higher, but hold a tight streamline the whole time. You can also add a medicine ball or a dumbbell in the hands to progress it.
Ab dolly.
Okay. With ab dolly now, much like the bridge, you're thinking of staying connected through your core, back, flat, engage as much as you can, and then you're extending out at the same rate from your shoulders and your hips. Now what you don't want to do is just move through one of those joints. So you don't want to just do shoulders, and you don't want to just do hips. But you have to do the same from both joints, same range of motion.
Gumdrop.
Okay, with gumdrops, you want to have a weighted object over your head. What you're going to do is engage your low back, drop this down as slowly as you can while keeping your back in the ground and then pulling up. You really got to engage your core. Keep your elbows as straight as you can, but don't let your back arch and come off the ground. You're going to press it in as you go down to touch.
Russian twist with med ball or stability ball.
Okay, with this now you want to sit up tall in a V as much as you can. Basically the legs and upper body, the legs shouldn't move at all or very little while the upper body is twisting and you're touching the side. Make sure you're twisting, but don't counteract it with the legs. Keep the legs as still as possible. Sitting up tall, good posture the whole time.
Stability ball walkouts.
Okay, thinking about bridge, plank, those kind of core movements, you're going to stay engaged while you walk out. The farther out you walk, the more difficult it's going to be. Ideally, you get all the way up on the toes, and then more advanced, you'll be raising one leg up. Now, as you reverse, you really got to engage your glutes and your core so that you're going to go back in the same direction. So walking out,